Leaving your comfort zone. The more mentoring I do, the more I see how important the mental aspect of QLA is and leaving your comfort zone. And this weekend was a great example of that. The best program that I do as far as mentoring goes is the VIP Mastermind group. There's 11 people in that group, reasonably expensive group. We meet once a week as a group, and then additionally we get together a couple times a year to go through 2 full-day sessions on how to move the needle faster. Well, obviously in coronavirus, we could not meet in a group, so what we did was we had a Zoom meeting, and that was Friday between 9:30 and 4:30, and then Saturday between 9:30 and 4:30. Yes, a Saturday. Many people won't do Saturdays. Okay. But the mental aspect of that really came through in this group this weekend. Most of the time we spent was spent on exercises that let each person dig down into what their motivation was for QLA, what areas of their business and life they needed to square away. That was a tremendously interesting exercise to do and revealed a lot of things that I hadn't seen before in the group and areas to work on. So that was all productive. And if you're looking for how to improve the mental aspect of what you're doing, I would suggest a couple things. One, read the book Release Your Brakes by Jim Newman. And then second, if you're able to get this, sometimes out of the country you're not, but The Selection, which was a History Channel 8-series episode, if you put in The Selection Special Forces, you'll find that on Amazon. I think it's about $20. But if you go through those two, you're going to be able to confront your comfort zone and what's going to need to change. And a great example of that happened on this call. One of the people on the call has been disappointed in the progress, and we went through an exercise where we took a look at each person's LinkedIn profile, and it was clear that this person needed to make some changes to the profile, but he was also really attached to his past history and past accomplishments, and had a very, very emotional response when we suggested you might have to either change significantly parts of it or create another profile. And he, which was out of character for him. He got emotional. He slammed his hands down on the desk and said he was going to do it in his time, and ended up with a blue screen of death. So he ended up, I don't know, permanently losing his computer, but maybe temporarily. And he later apologized. A lot of people on the call felt bad for him. I did not feel bad for him, and in fact think it's a good thing, and I'll explain that. And I don't think he needed to apologize as well. Stan certainly has said, release the beast, and he did that. Now, the question is, what is he going to do at this point with that beast he released? I think it was great that he got to that level. I think it was great that he had such an emotional reaction, that he understands now what he has to do. Whether he does it or not, that's his choice. And as Dan and I have talked about a lot of times, QLA is not for everyone. Do I hope he continues? Yes. Does he have the talents to continue? Yes. Is he going to make the changes that are required in his life and his obligations to do that? I don't know that, but I do hope that that's the case. And one of the things is, particularly when you get older, is you really don't regret too much the things you've done. You do regret the things that you haven't done and say, oh, I should have done that. What was the risk? Why didn't I take that risk? So I would encourage you to think about that. Think about why you're going on the QLA journey. Think about the things that hold you to the past, and a lot of that is your comfort zone. This is going to be uncomfortable. This is going to be hard. Despite what the internet gurus tell you that this is easy and anyone can do it, it's not easy. It's simple, but simple is not the same as easy, as I've said many times. So I want to actually thank the person for coming and playing as hard as he did and getting down to that level in that mastermind. So I do think that was very positive. I'm an optimistic guy, though, and I may end up doing another VIP mastermind. That'll mean that I'll have to trim back in some other areas of mentoring, but the results have been so good out of this mastermind that I think that may just happen. Okay, so think about that, please. Think about what it is you want, and then your pay price to action. What is it that you're willing to change or give up for the success you think that you want? Okay, so if you have any questions or comments or ideas for future episodes, please email bruce@brucewhipple.com. And if you're not already on our mailing list, head over to brucewhipple.com and sign up and grab any of the free reports. That'll put you on the mailing list. There is a lot of free information you can use to acquire already profitable businesses. This is Bruce Whipple. Thanks for listening to the Business Acquisition Podcast. And remember, you miss 100% of the opportunities you failed to take. And procrastination truly is the thief of time. So do something today, please. Your future self will be proud of you.